Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live 00125. Hashtag compatibility. All right. So, what a day. Anyways, let's go over the notes section real quick. That way, you know what I'm going to be talking about today. Of course, I have Bond Trading View. Um, that is what is that? On-chain FX. That's my custom special bond trading view list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high, flagged for shorts. All right. If you're all familiar with that, I come up with the list of coins that you should be dumping by now or real soon to get more Bitcoin. Also in the notes section here, this is what I'm going to be talking about today: Lightning Protocol 1.0 compatibility achieved with the check mark. Very impressive. I thought the Lightning Network would be like literally light years away. It still is. I'll go over that a little bit later, but you know, so far it's okay. If you had like 20 people or maybe even less than that. Let's say you had like 10 nodes with 5 people running on it. Uh, of course, it would work pretty good. It'll be interesting to see what would happen if you had like 1,000 transactions per second, like some people claim Lightning Network can handle. And let's see how that works. But until then, um, I'm still not quite sure. Hopeful, but not sure. But I think that had to do a lot with the price pump. Also in the note section, there is 62 million gone. Cryptocurrency mining market NiceHash hacked. Well, who would want to hack NiceHash? I know they run some kind of like cloud mining service, and I think some people kind of, you know, didn't get their money from that. So I guess this might be like sweet revenge for some people. I know one person's very, very rich, and it's probably not most of the miners who mined on NiceHash. Also in the notes section is South Korea bans Bitcoin futures as authorities consider crypto income tax. Well, it looks like South Korea is going to be cooling down just a little bit. Seems like the regulators don't want a futures market, and they want to start taxing. All right, they want to start taxing all those crypto gains. Now, if you never been to South Korea, um, I don't know if you know this or not, but I've been watching the news lately, and apparently that might be an area of conflict. And people are talking about going to conflict in South Korea against North Korea. And so I think that might be another reasons why the South Koreans are all crazy for crypto, because what if there was a conflict? How would you protect your wealth? Or how would you protect your money and be able to, let's say, for whatever reason you needed to leave that country? How would you take your money with you if it's in a bank somewhere and all of a sudden the banks aren't available? Your money is not available. Well, cryptocurrencies would be a good way to, remedy some of that situation, or at least hedge. So I think that's one reason why South Korea has been booming with crypto, and maybe to some degree even Japan and China. Also, the taxing part. There's a lot of people who don't pay taxes in South Korea. It's like most countries, where it's heavily, there's a lot of cash transactions. Some things just don't get taxed. Anyways, I'll go over that eventually, but that's part of the news I'll be sharing. And of course, next in the note section that's been partitioned, I have Coinspectator Real-time cryptocurrency news aggregator. This is news aggregator stuff. If you're going to be involved in this space in cryptocurrency, things move very fast. If you haven't noticed, the price of Bitcoin literally yesterday broke 12,000. Now it actually hit an all-time high of over 14,000. So it moved $2,000 literally from yesterday to today. So that's quite impressive. So you need to keep up to date on all the news. CryptoPanic is a news aggregator platform indicating impact on price and market for traders and cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Cryptokings is also another news aggregator. Next in the notes section is all the fake forks, joke forks, meme forks, already forked, and potential hard forks. So I have "It's time to stop" meme in the notes section. It's really time to stop with all these hard forks. I have Bitcoin Platinum, which is, gosh, I'm so confused now. Is that going to fork, or did that already fork? I think that already forked, right? That was the no, that was, oh, anyways, I don't I'm forgetting. Oh goodness, I'm forgetting. Bitcoin Uranium. I think that one's still up for grabs. So if there's any potential takers on Bitcoin Uranium, there it is for you. Bitcoin Cash Plus, Bitcoin Classic, Segwit 2x, the fake one. The real one really died. This is the fake one. Then the Super Bitcoin, which I did a video on. Bitcoin Diamond, BID, which hard forked on November 22nd, which is totally something different. Proof of stake, I think, and proof of work with 4 billion tokens. And then Bitcoin Diamond, BCD. That one forked on November 24th. And that's the one that has 1 Bitcoin for 10 Bitcoin diamonds. Oh, goodness. And then Lightning Bitcoin. And apparently there's going to be Bitcoin Iridium and also Bitcoin God. Hard forking on the 25th, apparently. Hard forking on the 25th. I don't know what it is. I'll have to do some more research on it, but I will do a video on it. You know, if it's real, hopefully it's real, then that'll be fun to do a video on. And then I have a list of airdrops last updated, or last time I've been up there, October 29th. I think it updates every day. CryptoCree.com/airdrop. Okay, next in the notes section, but that's partitioned off. I got some useful links. Segwit charts, if you want to know what's going on with Segwit. Coin Codex, a listing platform similar to CoinMarketCap.com. Another listing platform, Livecoin Watch. And then CoinGecko, BidInfo Charts, Joho mempool statistics. That's just a graphical interface of the mempool. I'll check that out today, see what the traffic's like with the price hitting an all-time high of over 14,000. And then Salome.io. Now, I tried Salome.io yesterday with my browser. It's a Google browser, a Chrome browser on an old machine here, old operating system. I think it has to do with more or less my operating system. The browser does not update on this machine. So I had somebody contact me, letting me know that I should contact support. And I was surprised. I think it's somebody who is from Salome.io, but it's nothing wrong with your site. It's just I have to probably use Firefox in order to browse Salome.io, which I will, because it's a great site. It tells you all the great coins that are being pumped, because remember, these coins are not a company. They don't produce anything. They don't even offer a service. They are just simply there for you to buy and sell. And the only way you can move a price if you socially engineer people to buy it. And then also transaction accelerator. If your transactions are stuck, that might help you. I've never used it. I just pay the right fee. And then Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash hash rate, historical chart, 6 months, if you want to see where all the hashing power is going. I have a feeling all the hashing power is going to Bitcoin because it's way more profitable to mine on Bitcoin than probably Bitcoin Cash. Also in the notes section, partitioned off here is, can Bitcoin be replaced via multiple hard forks? James Bond interview on Crush the Street, published November 9th, interviewed November 7th. Check it out. I say some interesting things there. Collecting your free Bitcoin Gold coins with Coinami. If you haven't already figured out how to do that, there's a link for you there. And on top of that, I made a video showing you how you can split your Bitcoin Gold from your Bitcoin on Coinami wallet. It's called How to Split Bitcoin Gold BTG01. If you don't have an Android and you can't download Coinami, the Coinami wallet, use the mnemonic code converter from Coinami. It's a recovery phrase tool, but you can actually generate new wallets. So you could basically take any other wallet that has a mnemonic seed and just input that into the mnemonic code converter, and it will generate and populate all the addresses. Select the coins that you want, which would be Bitcoin Gold, and then you should be able to extract your Bitcoin Gold. And then I have a link to Bitcoin Gold, but I haven't gone there because I'm afraid if I go there, I'll get a virus that will steal all my Bitcoins. And then if you watch my show and there was some advertisement before the show, and if it was about BitConnect or somebody who calls himself Craig Grant and shows you his wallet, or maybe his mistress Juliana trying to get you involved into BitConnect, you might want to read these articles first before you dump your life savings into this Ponzi scam called BitConnect. Why has ICO Index labeled BitConnect as an outright fraud? Notice regarding high yield coins on top of BitConnect. What is BitConnect and why have we decided to distance ourselves from it? And if you're still not sure, I have a video here, James Bond Bitcoin Live 0017. I interviewed not one, not two, but 3 BitConnect users. 2 of them rage quit. One of them was stupid enough to stick around to let you know where you could find him. The 4th guest was just a regular guest, not involved with BitConnect, and it was obvious to him that BitConnect's a Ponzi. Okay, very obvious. And I also had a special appearance by Ozzy the BS Filter, who still cannot, determine or cannot come up to a determination whether BitConnect is a scam or not. Amazing. All right. And then finally, in the last part of the notes section that's been partitioned off, I have several videos. Some of them were contributed by Brian McLaughlin. But the first one was Mike Paramore, stand-up comedian. Compatibility. Very funny video, since we're talking about compatibility today. And then I have also music videos for today. First one is for Bitcoin. Steve Miller Band, "Fly Like an Eagle." You could probably play that and listen to the music, "Fly Like an Eagle," while you watch the charts just keep going up and up and up and up and up. Or maybe it's going down, down, down. I'm not sure. I'll do a chart analysis. I'll go over the fees, and I'll go over the mempool, do all that good stuff later on at the end of the video, of course. David Bowie, Space Oddity. That's the one where he talks about Major Tom. Now that one is supposed to be about Ethereum. So If you don't know anything about Major Tom, apparently, I don't know if it's a real astronaut or a fake astronaut, but Brian made some good points. Let me see what Brian said here on Major Tom as he let me know. Let's see. Let's see. One of three things happened to Major Tom. He either somehow achieved a perfect low Earth orbit and then starved to death. He spun out of orbit and will either crash into something or starve to death, or he will lose orbit and crash to Earth. He was, that's the pretty much description or the options of Ethereum, unless they could do something amazing here. But those are the three options of Ethereum, and the same three options for Major Tom, or what might have happened to Major Tom, I should say. All right. And then what is the last part here? I lost my place. Sorry about that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't have a meme. This is not the meme here. This is just the cover. Maybe it's the cover meme or the cover page here, or cover thumbnail. I'm actually going to make a meme today with you again because I didn't know whether to make a meme for the 13,000 or for the 14,000. I know we reached an all-time of over 14,000, but we're not quite there yet. You really got to have the prices stay over 14,000 for me to make a meme of a 14,000. So I might make a meme of a 13,000 Bitcoin price meme. We'll see. We'll see what the price is at the end of the show. And then I have a link to pot of gold, Bitcoin pot of gold, and the donational address to the Bitcoin pot of gold. Feel free to donate to there and make it fun for everybody to try to crack that code or figure out the 24 mnemonic seed, or again, try to crack the passcode. I think there's got to be over $100. There's got to be over $100. Last time I checked, it was $100, and the price was like barely at 12,000. So now the price is, way over 13,000, almost close to 14,000. So there's got to be a lot more than $100 in that Bitcoin pot of gold. Anyways, let's all see who's in the live chat. Let me first recognize DD82. He was actually the first one in the live chat because I know he beat me to it. I usually put in the chat like we'll start 11:30 Eastern, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He actually beat me to it. So hats off to you. I see Flapping Plemis. I see Bitcoin Uncensored. How you doing? First time I've seen you here. Welcome to the chat. M. Rocky, good to see you as well. 21 Million Club. Nice video you did today. Great live stream. Dual overhead camness. Jacob T.S. It was an interesting day. It was a very interesting day. I couldn't believe it. Tomcat. Lost over $100 in Bitcoin on the NiceHash hack. Oh, well, that's not too bad. It's only $100. It could have been worse, right? It could have been $14,000. Like some people were waiting for one whole Bitcoin before they received their payouts. Yeah, that's, I don't know. NiceHash isn't really mining Bitcoin, right? They're mining altcoins, and you just get paid out in Bitcoin. So I don't know. Interesting. I don't know the details, but apparently they've involved the authorities. But I would say it's an inside job, or it's just very poor security, one or the other. Either way, it doesn't look good. Andre Barnwell, good to have you come back. Good to see you. And Fud Machine, good to see you as well. And then let's see who else is in the chat. Client Shibzig, good to see you. And then let's see who else is in the chat here. Oh, okay. Everyone's all right. Excellent. Let's start talking. Oh, the 21 million club is trolling me. You want me to use Tether Connect link, and I'll make you'll make I'll make you'll make your $100 back. Yeah, right. Anyways, let's go on here. Late night with James Bond. This is not the meme, of course. This is just the cover. I'll make a meme with you though. I already have an idea what to do. So, but you're more than welcome to give me some suggestions. So let's go on the first thing. Oh yes, Bitcoin pot of gold here. The QR on the left with the arrow pointing to the Bitcoin pot of gold. That is the donational address. Please donate to it. So one lucky winner, and a lot of losers who donated into it, but one lucky winner can walk away with all your Bitcoins. QR code on the right is the encrypted private key. If you are good at cracking passwords, here's your chance. Go ahead and scan that and try to figure out the password to give you the private key in which you can sweep those Bitcoins. Now, this is a SegWit wallet. So unless you have a SegWit, um, this is a SegWit address, unless you have a SegWit wallet or you know how to use a SegWit Bitcoin sender, which you'll have to do some work, a little bit of legwork until SegWit adoption can be implemented on every wallet. If you donate, I think I think I already given out 7 clues. Is my share? Oh, my screen is shared. Are you not seeing my screen? Are you sure? Dual overhead camness. Let me see here. I don't have to check. You're making me check. Oh my goodness! I'm already seeing ads on my video. That Juliana woman, the mistress. No, it's right there. Everything's working. Okay. Anyways, the QR code on the bottom, if you use a regular barcode scanner, I'll take you to link Yellow Fever for You to his channel. He gave me this idea, so thank you Yellow Fever for You. All right, that was fun. No one, I don't think anybody's won it yet. So at this rate, it could literally go to like a couple $1,000s if Bitcoin goes to like $1 million. All right, so this is it. This is OCFX, on chain FX. This is the bond trading view. You can see right here, bond trading view. It's in the notes section. If you just click on it, it'll take you to this site with my proprietary formula trading web bot. I don't have a trading web bot, but it sounds cool. Anyways, I do have a secret formula that I use, all right, to give you, all right, a list of coins right here, flagged coins. So list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high, flagged for shorts. So right here are all the coins that are flagged for shorts that you probably want to exit or dump now or relatively soon in the future to get the most amount of Bitcoins. And they're listed by priority. So on the top is high priority, and on the bottom is low priority. Let me see. Bitcoin Uncensored has some questions for me. He says, what are your thoughts on analog gold? Okay. Well, I don't have a lot. I think I have like some gold medals from the Olympics. They were souvenir Olympic gold medals. I didn't really win the gold medals in the Olympics. I don't remember which one. My mom bought them for me, and recently she gave them to me. And so she kind of double dipped on giving me the gift. She gave it to me when I was younger as a kid, and then when I grew up, she gave it to me again. So, in other words, I never really took it. I think it takes up a lot of space and time, and I wouldn't really go out of my way into buying it. I don't have gold now. I don't wear gold jewelry. I think it's, that's not me. I don't even have any diamonds. I don't do those things. Uh, that's one of the reasons why I like Bitcoin quite a bit, is because they don't take up any space, but yet they're worth a lot of money. And I guess I spend enough time in this space where I know more people who want to buy Bitcoin than more people than I know that want to buy gold. And so that's what I think about analog gold. Although there's a lot of gold. I probably own more gold in my electronics than I actually do as a store of value, or like how other people have like whatever those little wafers of gold or mini bars of gold. I probably have more gold in the electronics that I own than I actually own as gold. So that's how I feel about um, that's how I feel about analog gold. Yeah, that's Perry Perry D. Yeah, that's right. Gold is good for making trezors out of. That's right. That's about it. That's what I think about a gold. They're good for conducting electricity, and that's what they're probably really most useful for, is in your electronics. And then, okay, Bitcoiner said you have another question. You say, what is your favorite video game system growing up? Oh, video game system. Well, um, gosh, it's been a long time since I played a video game, but I did play like Nintendo, like when Mario came out and Duck Hunt. When I was growing up, that's probably the last game that I really remember. I don't have an Xbox. I don't have a what, Sega Genesis. Is there a Sega Genesis anymore? Uh, I don't have the Microsoft Xbox, and then what else? This Sony PlayStation. I do have a Wii. I do have a Wii, and I have like I think the Wii 2, and that's only because my kids play that. And even then, we don't even really play video games. We just use the Wii 2 to watch Netflix and YouTube. That's what the Wii, yeah, the Wii 2 became. It became our way to use YouTube and Netflix on our television. I don't even watch television anymore because either my two children uh, basically hog the TV. They hog the TV with either YouTube or Netflix. So I just literally have my smartphone, and that's about it. But my favorite game that I did play when I grew up was God. I think it was Counter Strike. Counter Strike. I love shooting games. What was the other one? Oh my gosh, there was another one. Let me see if I could actually find it. I think I might have it here. Oh, Half-Life. That was the other game that I love. I'm looking at all my games that actually came on a CD. Unreal Tournament was another one. I really enjoyed that game. Uh, Sim Sim City and The Sims when they first came out. I don't play them anymore. Um, so and those kind of games you don't see any anymore. The games you play on your computer, you don't see them anymore. They've all gone to like a console, like Microsoft Xbox, Sony PlayStation, and the Wii. So I feel like I'm being left out. Atari, Atari 26. You know what? I actually did play Atari when I was a kid. I do remember that. Gosh, that was a long time ago. I played Battle Tank. I remember playing Battle Tank, and I remember playing ET. I was such a young kid. I I, uh, I wanted to play ET, and that was like the worst game ever. ET is the worst game ever. Oh my gosh, it's almost like a collector's item now playing ET if you can find ET. So Anyways, oh yeah, I also had a Game Boy, the one that was the black and white, or the green and black, I should say. I had that as well. Um, but now they have like 3D Game Boys. My daughter plays with like the Nintendo DS3, and it's 3D. Oh wow! So boy. Anyways, let's go. Free Skillshare Media. Nice to see you in the chat, and Richie Rich. Good to see you. Oh, Brian, I see you as well. But yeah, those are. I don't play too many games now. Matter of fact, if you give me a joystick now, I probably wouldn't know how to play it. It's way too complicated. I would have to spend like a lot of time getting acclimated to the new system, which after a while, I'm not saying I'm old. It's just that I have other responsibilities now. Um, and plus I find more enjoyment in doing physical things now, not no longer playing like a game. So if I wanted to play, now I own a gun and I shoot a gun. And so now when I want to shoot a gun, I just go out to the gun range and start shooting, which actually I'm pretty good at shooting. I've always liked shooting. Ever since I was a little kid, I always had this fondness of shooting with a gun for some reason. Now I'm grown up, I can buy all the guns, and not only buy all the guns, I can make the guns as well. And I don't even have, and they're non-registered. You don't have to register them in anything. So love doing that. Just love doing things uh, that you can do yourself, do it, out of the garage. Love that. That's why I also like Bitcoin, because you are complete control. Literally, you are complete control of what you do with those Bitcoins. So if you screw up, that's it. You screwed up. So you have to be extra vigilant and extra careful on what you do. So, well, thank you for those questions. Appreciate it. 21 Million Club says a ladyboy joystick. Oh goodness. Yeah, the ladyboy jokes are getting out of hand recently. So, you know, I think, one day every man should enjoy a ladyboy. All right? Just close your eyes and just pretend you're going to the doctor or something. Getting a physical. Depends. Depends what you're doing. Anyways, this is this is my shorts right here. I'll be going over that real soon. And let me, before I do that, let's take a look at the Bitcoin price. Let's have a look at it. It's getting pretty bloody. Oh my goodness. Let's just go over this. It is pretty bloody. And let me just refresh this. Why not? Let's have a look. What is it? F5. Yeah, I know I can buy a ghost gunner. I think it's called a ghost gunner. That thing that Cody Wilson made. That's open source and all that stuff. But I actually just like buying the polymer lowers, the plastic lower, 80% lowers, and I already bought a drill press and a cross slide vise. So I think for the same amount as that ghost gunner, although I think the ghost gunner would be easier, but it's no fun, right? I love tools. I like working with tools, and so there's a certain art into milling, quote unquote, milling your own gun, and I like getting the polymer. It's easier, although I can do the aluminum, but polymer is way easier. And I've done it before, and I think there's a certain art to it. Like I said, I'm a more do-it-yourself garage kind of person, and I have a ton of cheap Harbor Freight tools in my garage, so I got to do something with them. All right. Anyways, let's just go down the list here. Oh my God, it is bloody today, and this is just a 24-hour period. You can tell for the week that a lot of these coins probably didn't do so good. Anyways, let's go on to the news here. Hey, Igor Goldobin, good to see you. And Michael Davis, welcome to the chat. All right, so let's go over this here. All right, so here you go. Lightning Protocol 1.0 compatibility achieved. All right, so I thought I would never see Lightning come. Well, I still haven't seen Lightning come at all, but apparently they have 3 implementation of the Lightning. All right, and it looks like it's here. Like, what is this? AC Inc. Blockstream and Lightning Labs. I think Acne is in France, Blockstream and Lightning Labs is out there in San Francisco. So there you go. I've read this thing. Looks like they're working on cross compatibility. I hope so. I mean, it wouldn't be so great if it wasn't cross compatible. But there's only 3 implementations, so basically we're just going to use 3 different forms of this, I guess. Let me see here. Let's see. Let's just roll to the first video here. I watched this video. It's kind of interesting. I have some idea of how the Lightning Network works. You know, I've done some research into it when the whole, debate of bigger blocks and SegWit and all that. So after SegWit was implemented, I started looking into the Lightning Network and try to learn more about it and understand how it works. In concept, I think it's a good idea if it helps you. But at the same time, I'm still, in this space, a lot of people make big promises, and there's a lot of companies that have raised a lot of money that made big promises. I mean, just if you look at 21.co, which is now earn.com, the silliness of some of these ideas. Some are straight silly. Now, I'm hoping this is actually a real idea, and if it means faster transactions, that's great. Now, here's the thing: is right now they only have maybe 10 nodes, and maybe a handful of people, maybe 20 people who can use this right now. Yes, they did a transaction with 1 hop. Does that mean anything? Well, on an empty Lightning network, I don't think that means much. I'd like to see more adoption on this, and actually like to run a Lightning node, and maybe make a little bit of satoshis here and there for being for adding my liquidity to this network. So in my mind, I think of Lightning Network as nothing but a bunch of nodes. And there's no mining involved whatsoever. And it's just a bunch of nodes. So when I look at Lightning, I think of it as a proof of stake without any staking. And the only way you can actually make any money is charging a fee for being a hop, or being a part of, part of a channel, to get from A to B to C, or A to B to C to D to E, however many hops you need to make. So could you make money doing this? Maybe running a node, maybe. I won't know until it actually comes out. So, but I think this is one of the reasons why Bitcoin price went up to $14,000. I think this was kind of big news. So this is probably a good reason the price went up. And so there's another video that talks about another demo, and there's not that many nodes out there, and there's 3 different implementations. It seems like they're able to work with each other, which is good. I would hope that they would. And so I want to see something more tested, more real, more real world examples, other than a fictional what do they call it? What do they call it? Fictional star blocks, fictional star blocks, and ordering a blocky auto. So I want to see a little bit more than this, but I think this is good. This is good, and this is really driving the price up. If this is everything that they say that it is, um, this is really good news. I mean, you could probably do microtransactions. You could probably do instant transactions. I actually did a video on it, and they make it sound like it's some kind of spoken hub. Uh, if you want to put it into like a darknet kind of use, it could be like a what I would call a pimp and hoe. You have this pimp where all the payments go through the pimp, and then all the money eventually goes out to all the hoes. Another way to think about this, perhaps, is okay. You're a supplier of drugs, and you have your dealers, and so you could have instant transactions getting paid to you, and then payments go out to your dealers, and then your dealers have their buyers, people who go and you know are addicted to their drugs, and that you could do instant payments. Isn't that great? It's also apparently a great mixer, and also it seems to be somewhat um, private, somewhat private. But I still need to see an actual real world use, a real world process. Um, but interesting read. Go ahead and read it. I'm excited, but I still don't think it's going to be like available. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking next year, maybe more than a year. Because what do you need? You need people to implement it into their wallets. And that's the other thing about the wallets. Like, am I going to have like one wallet for my Bitcoin and then another wallet for my Lightning? Or are wallets going to like integrate Lightning transactions within their wallet? So I can just have my Bitcoin, and then if I wanted to fund my channel, and it would be within that wallet. Like if Koinami had Lightning within their wallet, so I could have my Bitcoin, and then I have Bitcoins within my Lightning channel, and it could all be there in one thing. So that's the other issue, like getting wallet use, and then getting people to adopt this. Like you still need merchants to accept it. Maybe Coinbase, maybe your exchanges, for example, you could do instant transactions as long as you have Bitcoins in a channel with an exchange. You can instantly do um, transactions or transfers into your exchange and out of your exchange, and then eventually settle onto the blockchain. So that's my thoughts on it. I still think it's still a couple years off. Okay, I still think it's a couple years off. I'm glad it's being tested. I'm glad it's being worked, and I think we're a step closer. And I also think that's the reason why the price spiked up. Now, if people can actually start using this in the real world, I think we're talking about big money here. I think the price of Bitcoin is going to just skyrocket, because I guess it would be an incentive to use a little bit of your Bitcoin, just a little bit of your Bitcoin to, like right now, half a Bitcoin is literally like almost $7,000. So if you can just fund a channel with like zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, that'd be what, $700. A lot of microtransactions, a lot of quick transactions. That'd be awesome. That'd be really good. Anyways, let me go to the next thing here I wanted to talk about. Okay, so oh god, I'm not surprised about this anymore. 62 million gone. Cryptocurrency mining market NiceHash hacked. So if you don't know what NiceHash is a mining pool that I think, from what I understand, you just point your miner, your GPU miner, not your. They're mostly like GPU miners, and they just mine the most profitable coin out there, and then they pay you out in Bitcoin, from what I understand. And so apparently, NiceHash got hacked. I think they also offer like cloud mining, and I seen some videos out there about NiceHash not being so nice about their cloud mining services. And so I think they might have pissed off the wrong people. And when you don't offer a payment on your cloud mining service, or you scam people over your cloud mining service, well, they may try to hack you. Other things are coming up, like maybe it was an inside job. So it was a very talented, or maybe untalented, or just angry hacker, or it was just an inside job that somebody just, you know, had the information. This is not the first time an inside job was done. I mean, um, who else? Shapeshift had an inside job. I think I think a lot of the Bitphoenix hacks was an inside job. I mean, Tether. If you look at the Tether hack, uh, that apparently was a multi-signature, right? That was a multi-signature wallet that someone figured out two of the three keys to steal the Bitcoin and the tethers from a wallet, right? So that kind of really points to a very poor security, which then I would lose complete other I would just completely lose my faith in Bitphoenix, right? Just the security is so horrible, they get hacked, or it's an inside job. And also, don't forget, like a lot of the stuff in Silk Road wasn't quite an inside job, but obviously they had a mole, right? They had the mole in an organization, or someone who was compromised to be a mole in an organization. And so, that happens quite a bit. Everything that happened in Silk Road, like if you took the lessons from that and you just look at the other space, or people like, again, inside job, they self hack, they hack themselves, and then they blame a hacker, and they're, you know, gone. Who did that? Cripsy did that. Remember Cripsy? They Cripsy got hacked, so he was like what, leveraging the amount of coins that he had, and really he was just exiting, right? Eventually exited to China is what I heard. Well, even if you say like, well, as long as they get a police report, I guess that covers it, right? Uh, Igor Goldman says could be just money laundering. What is the best way to not pay tax? Just say it got hacked. And you're right. You're right. But remember, you still have to file a police report, and then you could probably claim that as a loss, and which I guess they're doing. So there might be some validity to their claim if they're actually like working with authorities and working with the police, and actually made a report. I find it highly suspicious that people claim to be hacked, but never file a police report. So that's weird. Anyways, this is just another day in cryptocurrency. When I read this, I actually was laughing. I was laughing really out loud. And another thing is, remember, these people were not mining for Bitcoin; they were mining altcoins. And so, in a way, it kind of hurt the altcoins more than Bitcoin. So, I don't know. Anyways, good comedy gold stuff. You can't make this stuff up. All right, let me go on to the next story here. All right, so South Korea bans Bitcoin futures as authorities consider cryptocurrency, or authorities consider crypto income tax. So let's just go down here. Let's just take a quick look at it. I'll read you some of the quotes here. Let me see here. So here's a quote from, well, if you want to get the actual source of the story, there's an English version of the Korean Herald. And if you ever want to know what kind of weird stuff is going on in Korea, read the Korean Herald. They have an English version that you can check out. This is from the Shinhan Financial Investment. Let's see here. What is the Shinhan Financial told the Herald here? It says drawing right here, drawing investor attention to Bitcoin futures could have been a way to cool down the overheated market. So they're making a claim that futures market would have cooled down the exchanges. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. What other quotes can we read here? It says here, it looks like a tweet. Watchdog bans sales of Bitcoin futures on CME and CBOE to investors in South Korea, viewing cryptocurrency as a non-financial instrument and as a legal means of fundraising. Okay, interesting. And then a little bit here talks about tax. Now, this is okay. I'll just go ahead and read this quote real quick. It says, "To achieve that, we will launch a working group to study various aspects, including Bitcoin present status, its outlook, and what form it will take root in Japan society." I guess they're talking about Japan for some reason in here. Let's see here. Okay, so here's another one. Here's the thing about the taxes. Another quote here. A basic principle is to tax the income. It is important to collect detailed history data like who made transactions and how in a bid to impose taxes. To this end, we are considering the improvement in systems. So if you're trading in Korea, all the wash trading and back and forth trading, that's pretty much going to be over with. So I wonder if the price will come down a little bit, or it could be just going up. Everyone's in a frantic to buy Bitcoins before all this stuff kicks in, before everyone starts getting taxed like crazy. And another thing is, I do think there's like very heated confrontation out there in the border in Korea, at the border, North Korea and South Korea, and plus all the all the rhetoric between the U.S. and North Korea regarding nuclear arms. That could also be the reason why we're seeing the pump in altcoins, like any altcoins, any coins. They're just buying it up because literally it's better than gold. It's better than cash, And so if you had to up and leave, you could just up and leave with either the seed in your head or the private key on you, or maybe just, I don't know, like you could hide it on a website, you could hide it in a video, you could hide it in a picture, you could hide it in a file. I mean, there's so many ways you can do things, and you would be able to protect your wealth. Like, you don't want to be bogged down with like silver and gold and paper money trying to cross a border or get into another country if a war or conflict breaks out where you live. Cryptocurrencies would be a really good way to ensure the protection of your wealth. So that might be also another factor. So let me just scroll up here. There we go. All right, so I'm done with the news, and let's see what's going on in the chat real quick. All right, looks like you guys are having a lot of fun in the chat. All right, So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I'm going to be doing my meme here with you guys. So I'll be doing a meme here. I already have an idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to check the price. If we're over 14,000, it's going to be a 14,000 meme. If we're under 14, but definitely over 13,000, I'm going to do a 13,000 meme. So hold on here. I'm just opening up my files, getting everything ready. All right, I'm going to be sharing here real again. I'm sharing. All right, so let's check the price. It does say like on here 14,000, but let me check the Bitstamp price real quick. FUD machine is really fudding. A new Bitcoin fork announced. Bitcoin God. Yes, yes, we know. Bitcoin God is supposed to happen what, October 25th. So okay. So right now it's under. It's barely under. It's barely under like 14,000. It's like 13,910 on Bitstamp. It's like 13,972 on Bitphoenix. You know, so it's almost close. You know what? I'm just gonna have to call it. I'm just gonna call it 14. I'm just gonna make the meme 14,000. I mean, when you're this, it's already broken 14. It's already broken. Well, actually, if I go on this candlestick right here, let me see right here. It already made an all-time high on this candlestick already within the hour. The previous all-time high was what right here, which was 14,095. This actually is 14,100, even though it's a red candlestick. Well, I'm just gonna call it. I'll just go with 14,000. We'll just call it 14,000. Why not? Let me see here. We'll check the fees here. Coin dot earn. I just want to see what the fees look like real quick. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but I just kicked myself out for whatever reason. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I got to readjust everything now. I just totally got kicked out of my own live stream. Don't worry, I'm coming back in. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm readjusting everything. That was like weird. It just kicked me out for no reason. All right, so where was I? Okay, excellent. Let me go ahead and share my screen now. Sorry about that. All right, I'm getting everything ready again. All right, here we go. Let me see. Let's see what's in here. I'm probably going to use the elephant again, the free elephant. I want to use the elephant thing. I think that was fun to use. Let me see. Open free elephant. Free elephant. I loved using this free elephant. It was really fun to use. I'm going to use that. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. I have to put the tether in there. What was the other thing I wanted to use? I was gonna use Goku again if I could find him. Where did he go? He's in here somewhere. There he is, Goku Super Saiyan. Goku Super Saiyan Blue, because we're at 14,000. Let me go ahead and change the size here. Image size here, it's going to be 1280 by 70, 720. We could change that. There we go. Change that right there. This one here, this one doesn't really matter, but I think I have to, let's see if I can just move it over. All right, move that over here. I was thinking like put that right here in his hand. Make that elephant small enough to put it right there in his hand. I'm gonna have to change that here. How am I gonna do this? Let me see here. Select the color range. All right, and then just mask it. Oh, don't want to do that. We'll just go ahead and inverse. Do a little inverse on that, and then we'll mask it. There we go. Mask that. Before I do that, let's see. Insert layer mask selection. There we go. All right. What do I want to do? I want to get rid of some of this stuff here. Let me see here. All right, I'm going to select the tool. There we go. I'm just getting rid of the layering because I want this to actually show up. Let me see here. Is that right? So it took out all the white. Hold on here. I'm going to have to go back here, pull that out. All right. Let me get rid of this. I have to start all over again. All right. This may take a little bit longer. Oh. Matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do it on this one. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let me do this all over again. This time I'm going to use this. I'm going to invert it. Yes, this is actually a very, 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 very old Photoshop. That's why I'm still on Windows. There we go. I just love, this is how I paint. This is the painting that I do now. Some people like, put lines and stuff and try to do it really fast. Believe it or not, I actually like just doing this. There's something very therapeutic about just going around and just clicking a button all day and just clicking and clicking and clicking. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to click like that. I'm going to try to get this done relatively quick. But it's therapeutic. I recommend everyone should do memes. Everyone should actually do a meme. See what it's like. I think there's like GIMP. You can use GIMP, which is free, open source. It's very similar to Photoshop, but I kind of don't like it too much because it's just a little different. There's some things on the Photoshop that I like to use, and I'm just so used to it that if I go and use GIMP, there's like certain features that aren't there that's on Photoshop that I'm used to. So it kind of slows me down. But then again, GIMP actually has some stuff that Photoshop doesn't have that I actually like on GIMP. But I don't like it enough to the point where I'm like I prefer GIMP more over Photoshop. So I like Photoshop a lot better. It's just I learned on it, so I'm just so used to it. And plus, this was this is a Photoshop that I got a long time ago, and if I buy a Photoshop now, it's like an arm and a leg. It's like, geez. I don't know what it costs for Photoshop, but I'm sure it's like in the hundreds of dollars, if not in the thousands. And that's just the basic version, you know. But there's something like I actually like doing this. It reminds me like of I almost feel like I'm back in kindergarten where I'm like drawing or I'm crayon coloring a book. I'm not crayon coloring, of course, but it feels very similar to that. And I guess in some ways it's like it takes you back to a childhood almost, where you feel like you're a kid again. It's almost like an escape from reality in a lot of ways. When I start going and doing this, slowly but surely, just going in here and just removing these things, pixel by pixel. There's something rudimentary and therapeutic about doing something so simple and time consuming. And when other people like see this, they would think this is such a waste of time. But But when you do this and you put the time and effort into it, it actually isn't it worth something then? Because you did it and you put the effort into it and the time. So you say it is not any more creative. It is not anymore. Creative Studio subscription is only $9.99. Private message or PM uh, gives you Lightroom and full Photoshop. Oh, okay. Well, this is free as long as I have Windows XP. So it's hard to beat free, but you're probably right. I'm only using like, you know, I'm just using the very basic simple tools. I really like getting into the small little gritty places. Let's clean it up a little bit. Like I said, it doesn't have to be too exact. It's just that this thing is so damn small. I just love doing this. It could take all day, but why not? This is the late night. I'll try to hurry just for you guys so we can get this done. I don't know. Is it boring to watch me do this? It probably is. It takes a lot of concentration to move this mouse. All right, I'm getting done a little bit faster now. Some people are more anal about this than I am. They'll use like what do they get? They'll use this one. They'll use this. What is this called? The pin function. They'll use this right here, and they'll try to get all exact and everything. And I don't think I need to get that exact. So I just want to fill this, clean this up, get this done. I don't have to get all of it. There we go. I wonder how many viewers I've lost just doing this. No, I actually gain a slightly more viewers doing this. Oh, goodness. I feel like I'm doing like pixel art in some ways, a reverse engineer of pixel art. You know, some people actually do one pixel at a time. God, I don't know if I have patience for that, but I'm doing the reverse. I'm just getting in there and getting into the details to do my little thing. There, I'm just clicking away, clicking away. Okay, that looks good. Did I miss anything? Just have one more look over it real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot the toes right here. Get a little bigger size on that. That's too big. All right, I'm almost done here. Look at that. Now just painting these, well, I'm unpainting these toes. It's hard to see this on the gray, but I think I'm almost getting done here. Yeah. All right. We're gonna make this elephant. I'm gonna get this elephant. I'm pretty determined to get this elephant. Make sure that I missed this right here. I missed this part here. So make sure I get all this piece. Just to make sure. All right. Those are already kind of pink. Just clicking on them real quick just to make sure I got them. All right. Ooh. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Now, hopefully I don't screw this up. There we go. Did I do it? I think I done did it. All right, I done did it. Now, hopefully I'm not going to screw this up and move this over. What the hell? What the hell? Why can't I move this thing? Are you serious? I can't move it over now. All right, I have another idea. I'm going to select all and then copy this. And then I'm going to just paste it here. Ah, okay, undo that. Why is it not allowing me to do this? Deselect. Why is it not allowing me to pick this thing up? Okay, something's wrong here. JBlaze 604. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh goodness, life. This is a Bitcoin meme tutorial here. Welcome. All right, hold on. Why is this not going? Oh my gosh. All right, here's. I'm just gonna let me flatten this thing. I'm gonna have to flatten this image. No, if I flatten it, it won't. It won't do it. All right, what if I save this as something else? Let me try that. Save copy. Actually, cancel. Let me see here. I am stuck. Don't tell me I have to start all over again. Oh my gosh. What do I got to do here? Someone help me. Let me see here. Let's see if I get rid of this. Let me see here. Okay, let's see what happens if I save it. No, I want to save it. I want to save. Nah. Okay, let's try this one more time. Select all. copy. Let me paste this thing. That's not what I want it to do. It's not working. It will not go. Wow. All right. Oh, shit. I'm so screwed. All right. Desperation time. All right. I am desperate. Hold on. I'm going to try this. Free FRE, free monkey, free elephant. All right. Do this again. What the hell? Just. All right. I'm going to have to do this all over again. Oh my God. It won't do it. All right. Oh, that's why. Oh, shit. I screwed up. All right. All right. I see what I did. Anyways, are you ready for let's start all over again. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. What am I going to do? I have to start all over again. Yep. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to be really fast about this one. All right. Now I'm going to do this all over again. I'm going to do this a lot faster. I have to do this a lot faster now. I wasted so much time. So being a meme artist is not that easy as everyone thinks. Let's see here. Let's see how far I can do this. Oh boy. All right, back to therapy. All right, there we go. Now that I've done it the second time, it's much more therapeutic. I feel like I've done this before. All right. Oh man. Okay, I think I've gotten most of the hard work. The hard part is really the getting that guy filled in here. All right. Eventually, I'll get back to Bitcoin. Get back to the chart. Maybe it'll be 4,000 by the time I finish this damn thing. If it's 4,000, then it's perfect timing. If not, it's all right. We have nothing but time on our hands anyway. Yeah, see, it's a lot faster when I do it the second time. Think of it that way. I still got to do the trunk. Still got to do the trunk. All right. There we go. Get the trunk. Get the trunk. Hit that thing right. Oh, this is a little hard doing this with just a mouse, but it is possible. Oh, get this small little piece. Click that. All right. Yeah, we got our whole lives to do this. Oh goodness. All right. All right. This little dude's the hardest part. This little guy is the hardest part. Oh gosh. All right. Getting the knee, getting the legs, getting all this part. All right. Make sure I don't screw up and overdo it. Let's see if I can get it a little bigger. All right, get a little bigger. There we go. Working on the head. Almost done. Just don't want to rush it, mess up. That would suck if I just rushed it and messed up, wouldn't it? I'm gonna go to a smaller circle here. Almost there. Almost. Just don't mess it up. Gotta get his thumb. All right. Oof. My arm is getting tired of doing this. It's almost like painting. Have you ever tried painting? Painting your house, painting your room? Your shoulders and your arms get all sore. This is kind of what it's like right now. This stuff was supposed to be easy. I didn't know it was going to be this hard. Okay. Got to get that lip right there. Let's see if I can just clean it up just a tiny bit. All right. All right, let's have a look here. Everything looks good. All right, let's. Oops. I messed up. Let's undo that. And then now let's do that. What the hell? Actually, oh, hold on. I know what I did. I got to do this. And then, finally. Oh, there's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend. Dual overhead camness. Oh gosh. All right. All right. I finally got it done. Oh, all right. Finally. That took a lot of work. All right. Let's get this Goku guy get in here. All right. It's worth it. It was worth it, right? That's what you got to tell yourself. It was worth doing. Let's see. Uh, there we go. Let me see here. What am I going to do with this guy? Now I'm going to scale. Let's scale him a little bit. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I got to change the transparency so I could see right through it. See how far I want to. Okay. And then let's scale. Scale it. Let's see. How big do I want him? Let's see here. All right. I'm just moving it around. Just moving it around just to get it right. See how far if I want to move it here. Fin in here. I may have to adjust it just a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna make a double copy just in case. Let me see here. All right, here we go. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's open up my my other one here. Let me see here. I need a Bitcoin symbol, of course. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, can this be any more fun? I mean, think of all the better things you could have been doing right now. Probably not this. Oh, that's too big. Let's scale that little baby. Scale it. I still got to put this damn little tether thing on this guy too. The amount of work that we put into things. There we go. I like it. Harden that a little bit. Oh, yeah. There we go. And then I need the tether. I need the tether ball. Don't forget about the tether ball. I want to let me open. There we go. Open a tetherball. Let's see, tetherball. Tether, TH. EEH. Tether PNG. That's it. And this one, I have to actually copy and paste it. All right, let's copy this. Gotta copy it. And then paste it on here. Let's paste it. All right. Wow, that was a lot easier. Now I gotta just transform this thing. Before I do that, let me see here. Let's make sure I get in pretty close. And then I transform and scale. I should have done see-through. Let me see here. How big I gotta get this thing. It's gotta be really small now. It's gotta be a little bit smaller. Just a tiny bit smaller. There we go. I'm not happy with that right there, about that size. All right, we've got to zoom in just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. All right. And then add a masking layer. Let's see if this works. Nope. It's the other way. Let me see, I gotta make it a little transparent. All right. All right, now we're there. Now we're there. Oh, that could be just a little bit more. Just a little bit more right here. There we go. I'm gonna run with it. Why not? We're beyond silly right here. Now I just have to clean it up just a little bit more. Let me see here. Will this clean it up? Nope, that's not gonna clean it up. This will clean it up. There we go. There's a little line I'm seeing here. I just want to make sure that there's no line up here. All right, there we go. All right, so all we have to do is work on the text, and we're home free. Home free. Free at last. My goodness. Let's see here. Let's see here. What is the price anyway right now? I'm losing track of the price. Let me see. What are we going to put here? Of course, it's over. It's over. We're just being really ridiculous. There you go. It's over. What is the price? Let me check out the price here real quick. All right, what is the price right now? Oh, it's still like under 13,000. Elefino. Hey, it's over 14,000, everyone. I'm telling you, see, you have to do a meme. You have to do a meme to drive up the price. I mean, Bitcoin is nothing about, fundamentals, chart analysis, or anything. It's all about making memes, live streaming, making memes. It's over 4,000. 4,000, I'm not sorry, not 4,000, 14,000, $14,080. See, believe the meme. Memes are very powerful. Sometimes, when I got into this space, I better stop. I better finish making this meme before the price goes down. So let me do that. Let me go back here. Hold on. I have to close this. I have to close this here. So memes are powerful, people. Memes, they're amazing. Never underestimate the meme. Let me see. This should be like 250. Thousand. All right, here we go. We're at 14,000. All right, there we go. Now we got to do a background for him. Let me see here. All right. Got to go. Let me see. I'm going to have to make a border. Make a border for this. Okay, make a border. Let's see. Making a border. It's coming within a few hours. Crypto Nodder says, pre-make 15K because it's coming within a few hours. Oh, God. Oh goodness. Well, I only make them when they're actually at that price or above it. So I gotta do that. Let me see here. Okay, so I make another layer here, and then let's fill that in. I'm gonna be filling it. Fill it. Fill it one more time. Fill it. All right. And then let's see here. Let's put the rest of these on here, and then deselect. Deselect. There it is. All right. I'm cool with this. This is gonna work. Wow, that took a lot of work to make this. Of course, it's all about the memes. No FOMO, no FUD equals no market. Crypto Cartel, welcome to the chat. And Ghost Money, I see you there. Where are you getting that price? You're getting like 14,393. I only go by Bitstamp because that's the price that every local Bitcoin trader trades on, that price only. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let me see if I can enhance this picture. Let me see here. Image, auto levels here. I guess it didn't do much. There you go. All right, I'm okay with that. Let's save this thing. My goodness, it took me long enough. Let me see here. What am I going to save this thing as? This is going to be the meme for this episode. 84, 95, 95. Hashtag yes2x 95. For all the work that I've done, I better go to like 15,000. It better go up to 15. You know, for the amount of work I put in these memes, it better go up to like 21,000 because that's what I said it would go up to. All right, hold on here. I'm going to have to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to load this up. I'm just going to load this up here. And we'll be back. Let me be back right here. Hold on. Okay. So I'm loading this up. We'll get a nice picture here. Then I'll go on to the chart analysis now that the price is 14,000. Yes. Yes. Everyone, yes, 2x. Number 95. Yes, 2x 95. That's what I'm going to name this episode probably. I'll go over all the altcoins that you can short. I probably have to refresh it. I'm just loading up right now so I can put it up there. There we go. Hold on. I'll go over like Salome.io as well. I have to open up my my other browser. I have to open up my Firefox browser because this is Chrome. Chrome's not going to be compatible with this version of Windows anymore. What is happening? All right. I'm going to uploading it. It's going to take a long time because I'm live streaming as well. But it's going to look nice when we're all done with this. That's for sure. It's going to look really good. And by the time tomorrow, it'll probably go up to 15. I'm like literally making a meme every day of the price going up another $1,000. Have you noticed that since yesterday? First it was like every other week, you know. Now it's like almost every day. Every day it goes up $1,000. Going up $1,000 is like, it's like you can't even do a price prediction without, you know, telling people it's going to go $1,000 now. That's like the norm. That's going to be the norm now. All right. There we go. Okay. I got it up. And while I'm here, I'm also going to link it into the notes section as well. So I'm going to put that into the notes section. So anybody who's watching, you can link on it if you want to see it in full high definition. 380K or 4K, whatever it is today. I don't even understand what people are talking about when they say 4K. 4K what? What does 4K mean? Like, I don't understand 4K anymore. Like, 4K streaming, 4K. I don't understand. I must be like getting old or something. You know what it is? I'm just too cheap to care. And I'm not going to waste my money. I'm not going to waste my money on this stuff. Like I bet you if I wait just like another couple years, I can buy all that fancy camera equipment that people are buying for like pennies to the dollar. There we go. Okay, I saved it in the notes section. We're good. We're good on that. Okay, I'm going to start sharing my screen here. There we go. There we go. All in full high def. It's over $14,000. 4K TVs, huh? Well, you know, people spend like a lot of money making like YouTube videos. Why? I just don't understand. Okay. All right. All right. So finally, let me go over the altcoins real quick. Let me see it. You saying it's 4,000. cinematic vertical pixel height. That's what 4K stands for. So does that mean you could see it better? You know, when HD TV first came out, they were like really expensive, and I didn't know what to like do. I don't want like people were asking like for like almost $10,000 for an HD TV. Now you get HD TVs that are like it automatically the TVs, all the flat screen TVs are pretty much almost all HD now, and they have like 10 different million plugs in the back. You know, I'm just used to like plugging in the cable, like a coaxial cable in the back. Now they got like HDMI and then all these other audio visual, and then I'm used to like the green, not the green, the yellow, the red, and the white. You know, it's just getting too complicated. You know, like when you buy a TV, it's like almost like you're buying a um, gosh, it's like you're buying a network server at times. It's getting ridiculous. Anyways, all right. Now we got this over. Let's go to the James Bond trading view. All right, so I'll go over the the list of shorts I got here. Oh goodness. Okay, so list of shorts. All right. Let's refresh it now that the price has gone up. Yeah, client Shizbig, you say which would be a much faster adoption rate than that of a full HD 1080p. Oh, interesting. Well, you know, the problem with technology, and this is what I always hated about technology, was you whenever you buy into something, the very next year, just like iPhones and the Samsung, the very next year they have like a model, a brand new model, and it costs just as much as, or actually just a little bit more sometimes. And now all of a sudden the model you have is like worthless or not cool. You know, these planned obsolescence are really a pain in the ass. That's why I don't really invest into new technology. I'll wait 10 years and I'll let it go down to its real price, which should only be worth a couple $100. Most of the stuff that you buy, most of it is just nothing but marketing, and then profits, marketing and profits and packaging. That's about it. And then you pay for the retail store. You pay for just about everything except for the product. The product itself is only like one fifth of the cost of what it's selling for. Sometimes even less than that. Consider like most of all this stuff comes from China. All right, so let's go over the list here. All right, just okay. Let's go over the list here. Okay, okay. We're gonna get back to crypto here. We're talking. Well, memes are important, but let's get back to let's get back to some coins that you can dump and make money. The first is XML again. Stellar. Stellar is going up, and I don't know why, other than supposed partnerships. Like these partnerships, they don't mean anything. All right. How about this? What if I just like went up to you and say, "Hey, you and I, we could be partners." Now, does all of a sudden is our net worth going to go up? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, Populous. Populous is going up again. Another coin. I don't know why, but that's second on my list. So you should probably like look to an exit. Like so far, Stellar has steadily gone up, but at the same time, you know, Bitcoin has gone up a lot too, and it'll probably go up even further. All right. Salt is back here. This lending platform. I know what a lot of people are thinking. They're thinking, I invest into Salt. Somehow this token is going to allow me to get proceeds from whatever investing or interest I can earn. Lending platforms don't make money. All right. People have tried that with Bitcoin. It doesn't work. Lending doesn't work well with crypto. Waves platform. I don't know what the deal with Waves is, but there it is. They're probably doing some whatever ICO on their platform. They're coming up with new tokens. I've never heard of this. TRX. Has anybody ever heard of this? I think it's Tron. I might have to actually look this up here. Here, I'm gonna have to look up Tron coin market cap real quick. I have to look up coin market cap. All right, coin market cap. Let's see what the hell TRX is. TRX. What the hell? I don't know what I clicked on, but I probably clicked on an ad by accident. All right, so I just want to find out what TRX Tron is. What is this thing? I've never heard of it. Okay, TRX. There it is, Tron. Tron, okay. All right, so here we are on Tron. I don't even know what this thing is. The only Tron I know is like the movie and the game and the TV series Tron. Oh God, look at this. If I was to, all right, if I don't know anything about this coin at all, but I'm looking at this chart and I'm like scared of it right away. This looks like a really bad investment, at least for your Bitcoin. This looks like a really bad Bitcoin investment. Look at this. Look at these spikes. I'm like, this is a pump, and then you're getting little mini pumps and dumps. I'm sure this is like a very these little. Um, I bet these peaks and valleys here, they look pretty good if you didn't have this huge spike here. But yeah, this does not look good at all. Maybe it's just because I'm this chart, this little spike. Let me try to get it without the spike here and see how it looks. Okay. I'm only doing this analysis because I've never heard of this coin ever. Why is it doing this? I don't want to see that huge spike. I don't even want to see from here to here. Okay, let's give it time to load here. All right, finally. All right, so without that huge pump, it still looks like a bad investment because look, it's like you're starting higher on the left side, and then you're down lower on the right side. It's just, wow, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Gosh. All right. Anyways, if you have Tron, maybe you were a longtime bag holder, this is probably a position you want to get out of. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the social, because I'm kind of curious to see what this is all about. Tron Foundation. There's a Tron Foundation. Tron Foundation to the moon. Okay, I think they're a long ways from the moon. The spread of TRX between Korea and global prices has increased 60%. God, please give me a Korea account. Okay, obviously this guy doesn't even know what Tron is, but what the hell is this Tron stuff? This, okay, must be a Korean pump. Let's see what some of the looks like Reddit. right here. Tron hits 1 cent on Binance. They're really excited about that. Here's new partnerships to be announced in the coming weeks. When when I hear new partnerships, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't like if you and I became partners, does that mean our net worth went up? It doesn't mean anything. Let me see here. Here's another one. Well, we've been up over 100% today. Most of the volume coming from Binance and Coindesk. Okay, so those are basically Asian exchanges, both Asian exchanges. Pretty impressive surge. Not sure it's sustainable though. Okay, so this is a pump. I think it's safe to say this is a pump. There's no point in looking at this coin anymore. Okay, so if you're in Tron, okay, if you're in Tron, go ahead and dump this thing because this is a pump. Obviously, look, it's 100%, 123% up. Let me see what it is in Bitcoin value. It's actually up. It's 35 satoshis. Yeah, that's a really nice coin to have. Not really. 89% increase. Well, if you have it, dump it for Bitcoin. That's probably your best bet. Okay, so next after that is CMD, which is Komodo, and after that is BAT, Basic Attention Token, IOTA, EOS, Ethereum on steroids, Monero. Here's another one, Monero. Monero, I think Monero and Dash are really good coins to trade if you want to make more Bitcoin. That's what I've noticed so far when as far as examining the charts, because they tend to go up and down, and they tend to they're trending slightly upwards as far as Bitcoin value, and not only that, but they trade in a range. They actually trade within a channel. So I think if anything, trading Monero and Dash is a really good way to get Bitcoin. Mona Coin is still going up, but lower on my list. Genosis is still on the list. Vertcoin is still on the list. Arc also on the list. Syscoin, Library Credits, Ardor, and Litecoin, and then Pivx, and then finally the bottom is Augur. So those are all the coins. You want me to check out Credence Coin? 21 wants me to check out Credence Coin. Okay, let's check out Credence Coin. CREDENCEC. Oh, Credence Coin. Okay, here it is. Ticker symbol CRDNC. Okay. Let me see here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, has this thing gone to zero? What is its value? Oh, it's only 314 satoshis. Okay, the only reason why it's worth 4 cents is because wow, it dropped 78% today. Wow. What has gone? Oh god. Well, this is definitely a very, very bad coin to invest. I would say it took more than a dump. I think it just died. This is a dead coin. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to sneeze in your ear. I don't have a mute for this. I'm sharing my screen. All right, so let's take a look at the social media. Let's see what's going on. If there is none. There's no social media whatsoever. Let's take a look at the markets. See what they're trading. They're trading on the most obscure exchanges. Wow. Oh, someone stole a few million and then dumped them on the. So that's what's going on. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. This is a coin you don't want to buy unless you want to pump it. Maybe this is a perfect coin to pump. Okay. So we're done with this thing. So this is in the links in the note section. Go ahead and check it out. And if you want to, have fun with this, that's my list. Some people use it to actually make more money because these coins are trending upwards, and that's how I measure these. And eventually, anything that goes up eventually goes down. All right, let's go to Joho's mempool statistics here. All right, there we go. Whoa, wow. So it looks like the transactions have gone up. And you know what? Just like yesterday, they start around 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, New York Eastern Standard Time. They start around 8 o'clock, and now they're just exploding. The price has gone up. Let me see. Where are they in the as far as the price here in the black? This is 100 to 140 satoshis per byte. Anything above that looks like it's 140 to 200 satoshis per byte. So to get your transactions in, you probably have to be around over 140 satoshis per byte. So you can see it's getting full. I'm not sure what's going on. This is getting ugly in the mempool. Wow. Yeah. Rocky M, are you serious? Buy the tether dip? Oh goodness. Yeah. The only thing James Bond Trading View needs is only Bitcoin. You're right. Oh goodness. Well, there's obviously a lot of transactions in the mempool. Let's just check out the trading view or trade block. Hey, how you doing, Zachary Wedland? Welcome to the chat, Zachary. And also, Pisces Traits Rule 373. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. We've been having a great time here, just having a late night. Late night. It's already hitting 2 hours. We're almost done though. Almost done. Wow, it's transactions are up in the 82,000 transactions in the mempool. So prices, according to this, is $14,413. Let's see. Wow, look at this. It's right here. It's really spiking. See what the fees are that are going through here. 140, 160, 100, 236, 121, 160. So yeah, you're probably going to have to start paying over 140 satoshis per byte if you want it. I know it's going to make it worse, but if you really need your transactions in the next block, consider over 140 satoshis per byte. But considering what the price is, you made a lot of money. Go ahead and just, if you need it in the next block, go ahead and pay the fees. I mean, like, you should all be, we should all be Bitcoin filthy millionaires by now, right? All right, so let me go and go to a Bitcoin wisdom, and do a chart analysis. Wow, it already made another all-time high, $14,199. So it's really going. It's really going. Interesting. This is just on 1 hour. Let me make my little lines here. Got it. Oh my gosh, look at that. If that's wow, that's impressive. We already hit $14,000 the year. That's amazing. All right, so let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Now the price starts crashing on me. It's not at 14,000 anymore. Who dumped it? Someone did a 46 Bitcoin dump. All right. Wow. Uh, well, I don't know what to say. Look at that. Look how big that candlestick is. And it's getting bigger. The candlesticks are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I want to say be cautious, but at the same time, with so much, it's really hard to say short. You know, because anybody who's been short has gotten wrecked. Matter of fact, all those people who have been shorting, you paid. You're the reason why the price went up. You know, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say short because every time if you short, you've gotten wrecked, and it's really hard to say that right now. All I know is that the spot price is higher than the moving average. This moving average right here. And as long as the spot price is higher than the moving average, the trend is up. That usually means the price will also go up. So, all right, let me go into an hourly real quick. And I don't know if I can do anything on the hourly. I can give you like potential areas of support. And so that's all I can really do. So there's the average price right here, which is what 13,100. Other than that, like right here, this I'm going off this candlestick here, but it also happens to coincide with the longer term moving average. This is another one, which is this top right here. So this is another area of support that you could probably put in a market order. But so far, all the market orders that I've mentioned, also all the supports that I mentioned beforehand, they've like not even in play. But if you're looking for a dip, I mean, and here's some areas like 12,800. But the problem is the dip may never come. And on the hourly, if you look, the spot price, again, the spot price is higher than the moving average. As long as that is the case, the price will keep going up. And then this bottom here is 11,800. Areas that you could put some market orders, but I don't know if they would do you any good if the price never goes down, if the price never takes a dip. What good is having these, market orders or your limit orders at these places if they're never gonna get hit, and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and you see the price just going up. So it's hard for me to say short or sell. If you are going to sell your principal, sell the amount of money that you invested into Bitcoin. That way, it's all risk free. You don't have any pressure to sell whatsoever. Even if it goes down, you're still in profit. All right. So just if anything, just sell the amount of money that you actually put into it. After that, it's all free, right? Just let other people drive up the price, and you'll just become richer. And don't even bother with altcoins, because if you've seen the altcoins that I've gone over, you don't make any more bitcoins. Matter of fact, most of the time you lose Bitcoin. People try to make this claim they trade altcoins to make Bitcoin. So far, what I've seen is that you lose Bitcoin. Pisces traits. Um, you're saying anyone have Potcoin due to California going legalized federally in January. Well, California is just a state, so they're only legalizing recreational use of marijuana in California, just in that state. But if you think about it, Nevada is also recreational use. Portland is probably going that way, if not already. Washington is that way. Potcoin. People say, I don't. Do people really buy pot, like weed with Potcoin? Because I would think you can use cash now that it's illegal. Why would you need a cryptocurrency? And then in Canada, early 2018. Okay. Again, why would you use a cryptocurrency if it's now legal to, recreational use of marijuana is legal in what seems to be now most of the United States and in Canada. What would be the purpose other than maybe not actually having physical cash? But if you're all of a sudden a legalized business, there's no risk. There shouldn't be any risk for that anymore. Hopefully, you'll start having bank accounts. It becomes legal. So, the use of cryptocurrencies would, not be wouldn't serve its perfect purpose anymore. So, I'm not sure. Anyways, we're back up to 14,000. All right, we have a green candlestick. Let me go over here and take a look at this. Wow, it's really starting to go back up again. So it's just really hard to it's hard to do a chart analysis when the price just keeps going up, and at this point, you don't want to fight the trend. You don't want to fight the trend is saying the price is going up, because as long as the spot price is above the moving average, the price will go up. That's kind of what it's been doing. And if anybody who has sold or shorted their position, you're the reason why the price is going up. Your loss is actually pushing the price up higher. Yeah, I think a lot of the reasons why I think they're using these Potcoin, quote unquote, is because they're having banking issues, and even if they receive a lot of cash, they don't have any bank accounts. But still, a lot of that money has to be offloaded to like a broker dealer of the coin itself. It has to be, distributed. The cash has to be somehow distributed in order to get that coin. So you're just transferring the risk to somebody else, and they're probably just taking a premium for doing it. And so, if the value of having Potcoin is the risk of having money, um, if that's the use case, then to remedy that, because now it's legal, all you have to do, instead of offloading that risk to someone else, you can just hire security, you know, and if that's the risk you want to take, you can do that. But somebody's hiring security to cover that money, right? Somebody's like probably most likely have a gun to protect that paper money. So why not, do it yourself and hire your own security, and also protect your business if that's the case, because you'll always have theft of not only the money but also the product. You might as well just go ahead and spend the money and invest in the security, and then what good would your coin really be, other than maybe value transfer, or transferring your money without the need of a banking service. But once you got the banking service, then that all of a sudden that need for Potcoin would go away. So Potcoin's only good if pot is actually illegal. Kind of ironic. All right, and so let's see. Let's go to 3-day. I'm over my time limit here. I gotta get going. Wow, there's nothing here. I mean, there's absolutely nothing. I mean, the line in right here, which would put you around 8,000 as another support. Other than that, I don't think there's anything stopping this price. I don't see anything stopping this price. I just don't. It just doesn't seem like nobody knows what to do. Everybody's in disbelief that the price just keeps going up, and that's unfortunate. Big for a long time hodlers. Yeah, look at this green candlestick. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the candlesticks are getting bigger. And look at that. If you look at this, let me get rid of most of these lines now. Now this is on a weekly. If it continues, look how close moving average of this candlestick. It almost looks like, hindsight 2020, that you should have just bought when the price dipped. Right there at the bottom of this candlestick right here. When it dipped right there, you should have just bought. But at the time, you saw that the moving average was like right over here. It was like had a gap. Same thing with this. If the price continues to go up, the gap here and the gap here, it's by the time it moves over to the next candlestick, this moving average right here will literally look like it's touching the bottom of this candlestick, which means the new candlestick for next week has to even move up faster or move up longer or be a bigger move. So you're almost seeing like this kind of exponential price action here. And yeah, it can go. My target price is definitely $21,000, because we already hit 4,000. What is that? 6, 7? That's only I say only 7,000, but if you consider the fact that let me see, 1, 2, 3, the price was at 7,770 3 weeks ago. I mean, this week is not even finished, but about 3 weeks ago, the price of Bitcoin was the low, okay, the low, 3 weeks ago was $7,770. It's not impossible to consider the fact that from 14,000, you can add another $7,000 to that and get $21,000. So it's not impossible, because as the price goes up, even if it moves like 1%, that's like $100. So if it moves 5%, that's 5,000. That's $500. Well, actually more than that. 140 for 1%. Then it would be 5% would be 580 $580, right? $580, and then 1% of that would be 500. 10% of that would be $1,400. So yeah, 10% move is now over $1,000 now. And as the price increase, the price will also movement of the price will also increase. Anyways, longer episode today than I wanted to, but it's because I made this full meme that is just going to rock this Bitcoin price all the way up to $21,000. You know, I bet you all want to hear that, or maybe not. Anyways, anyways, man, this has been a great, fun episode. I enjoyed it. I hope all of you enjoyed it. My goodness, let's see who's all in the chat room here. Rocky M, thanks. 21 million. Man, you stayed through the whole thing. Thank you so much. Julie G, would you buy more Bitcoin now or wait? Well, I've already bought most of my Bitcoin at the beginning of the year, ironically, and because of the increase in price, I haven't had a need to buy any more Bitcoin. Usually, what I do is I trade peer to peer, and so anyways, hold on. Let me go over. Let me go over some stuff here. Then, if you're willing to stick around, hold on. Let me stop sharing here. I'm gonna have to do something real quick. All right. All right. I'm gonna go over Salome right now. Let me see here. Salome IO, just to see all the price being pumped and everything. So hold on here. Let me answer Julie's question. Would you buy more Bitcoin now or wait? So when I trade Bitcoin, and so I trade Bitcoin, and so what ends up happening is as soon as I run out of Bitcoin, I usually just buy more right after that because I trade peer to peer. And the problem is, as the price keeps increasing, even though I'm selling my Bitcoin, I have in US dollar amount, I still have that much Bitcoin. And it gets ridiculous. Like I can't not stop. The price just keeps going up and the value of my Bitcoin just remains the same or even goes up more. And so at this point in time, I mean, I have no need to buy. I have to run out of Bitcoin in order for me to buy, which as the price goes up, I'm selling smaller and smaller amounts of Bitcoin, but for the same price, you know? So that's the interesting thing about it's a weird phenomenon. It's like you know, I've sold more than half of my Bitcoins that I bought for trading, but yet the value of my Bitcoin is even more or has remained the same all throughout the year. So that's the other problem. Okay, and then let me see here if this is stop script. I don't know what this why it does that. Okay. Why is this doing this? Let me refresh. If you don't know what Salome.io is, it's a website. Well, I've been definitely trading. I've been trading for a while. Let me see. Andre Barnwell, you say, when do you see it hitting 21K, before or after the new year? Man, it's hard to say because there's not that much time left. Okay, it's not that there's not that much time left for the end of the year. I mean, what is today? The December 7th or 8th or something? Let me see. Got to take a look at what time it is. So it's December 7th. Um, could it possibly move 7,000 in less than 3 weeks? I mean, I don't see why not, because if you think about it, 3 weeks ago, the price was at 7,770, and right now it's 14,000. So I mean, it's over 14,000. So it moved literally $7,000. So it's quite possible 21K can hit if it keeps up the pace. And it looks like it's not only keeping up with the pace, but it's increasing as well. So it's quite possible $21,000 before the end of the year. It is possible if it keeps the same rate. Now, is that sustainable? It's almost scary to say yes. It's almost scary to say yes. But then again, this is Bitcoin, and would that mean it's the top? Like some people are even saying 40 and 50,000. Let's get to 21,000 before we get up to 40,000. But 40,000, that's probably next year, or maybe next 2 years. But 21,000, if it keeps the same pace, it's possible. It's possible. And then see here, Andre Barnwell, you also ask, I thought you bought back in 2014. I started trading 2014. Uh, Basically, I bought most of my Bitcoin. I reinvested back into, or purchased most of my trading Bitcoins earlier this year. So I've been trading off and on, and I've been kind of building my Bitcoin stash. But right before the beginning of the year, I rebought. I pretty much bought everything back in. I reinvested all that I could back in at the beginning of the year. And so, but yeah, I've been trading back and forth and building my Bitcoin stack. I wish I would have just bought, and I wouldn't say bought and hold. Trading is pretty good. You do make money trading, but you just have to do it in the right way. Um, yeah, I just wish I bought more Bitcoin. That's everyone's regret is, I wish I bought more Bitcoin. Okay, let me see what else here. In 21 million says, in crypto, we should always expect the unexpected. That's very true. That's very true. Let me show you this real quick before I end the stream. Here's some, it doesn't move, but let's just take a look at the percentage, and let's see what coins are being pumped versus moving up in price. Okay, so raid blocks. Anybody heard of raid blocks? It's gone 220%. Raid blocks. EOS at 48%, of course. Let me see, what's Cardano's kind of dropped down quite a bit. It's only at 20%. NXT also 20%. OX, or OX, that's at 104%. So that's being pumped. Monocoin is still being pumped at 42%. Look at that. And it's moved like 12% in price. Monocoin, man. 24% Potcoin. Maybe everybody wants to get high during the holidays. Let's see, what's another big move? Folding coin. FUD machine, you called it. Folding coin. Have you been watching this? Have you been keeping track of this Salom.io? I'm sure it's really helped a lot of people like pick up some coins because as soon as the social engineering goes on, like the social volume, the coins start. You could tell. You could almost start seeing the price go up on this. This is a good, really good uh, indicator of coins are being pumped. So if you're into trading altcoins and you need a good buy signal for altcoins, this is a really good site. I have not traded on this, but it always it just seems like as these things increase in their social volume, they increase in price as well. Decred is at 70, although it's down in price a little bit. Uh, Tron, here's that coin again. Tron, 94%, over 112% increase in price. Let me see. Gollum is at 48%. AdX, I don't even know what AdX is. It's at 93% on the social volume. Here's another one. Particle. I don't even know what this is, but it has 833% increase in social volume with 30% increase on price. And then here's another one. 47% on Factum. God, Factum. 84% on Funfair with 14.242% increase on the price. Bancore at 54%. Let me see, what's another big one? Gridcoin. Here's Gridcoin's at 171%, at 26% increase in price. And then Veritasium. Oh my God. But not so much increase in price, only 42% increase in social volume with a 0.27 increase in price. So that's IO. I have to use my Firefox browser. Let's try one more thing, okay? Let's go to localbitcoins.com. Let me see here. I'll go. I'll go on this one. I like using my Chrome browser. I like my Chrome browser on this one. Okay, there we go. All right, so look, the price is already selling for $15,000, $15,475 on local bitcoins. Wow, street value, peer-to-peer street value to buy bitcoins in New York City, New York, is $16,000. Most of it's $16,000. Pisces trait rules 373. You said last time I've been on this channel, Ozzy was on. He still come on your show. He's hilarious. Well, he may be hilarious, but no, he's not on my show anymore. He has his own channel, and he has a he's been like pumping coins, and all that other stuff. And he got really angry at me when I was in his live chat, and he blocked me and everything. And ever since then, things got really strange with him and me. And so, no, he doesn't come on this show. I haven't seen him even make any videos in a long time. So I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's just taking a break. But no, he's not on my show anymore because he should go on his own way. Um, JBlaze 604, you're saying 55. Yeah, Bitcoin has a negative 55% social volume. Let me see here. let's see here. Uh, if you have to look at the amount of social volume, like the reason why a lot of these other altcoins a huge percentage difference in their social volume is because they have very little overall social score. Their social score. Oh, what is going on here? Yeah, right here you're talking about Bitcoin is at negative 55. But if you look at the score, it's at almost 20,000. All right, it's 20,000. And so, it's it Bitcoin never has a very high percentage. If you look at the other coins, like let's have a look. See, if you look at OX, it's 155. It doesn't take much to pump this. Let's see another one. Like if you look at Folding Coin, the social score is 79. So what was it before? It was 8, and then goes up to 79. So some of these lower social scores, it doesn't take too much. Like Particle is 56. It's this coin is obviously being pumped, and you can see the social engineering happening as you could, you know, so the coins, altcoins, cryptocurrencies that are not a company, they don't make a product or service. The only thing that moves the price is social engineering, and so this is a very useful site. It really is. And you could see when coins are being pumped. Matter of fact, if you watch closely, even though they're at like 100 or 800% on social volume, and with a 30% increase in price, I've seen like coins like keep going. They still get pumped way after that. You can actually get it really gives you an early indicator of when a pump is happening. Now you may not be a part of the pump, you're not involved in the pump, but you can catch that wave pretty early enough. And then as soon as you make enough Bitcoin, get out, because that's what all these coins are only good for supposedly making more Bitcoin. They have no real value in itself. So, anyways, so yeah, on this here, you can see the price, street value. The sell value is obviously going to be lower. You're never going to get, it looks like it's 2,000, or it's almost at spot price, or $1,000 less than what's going for the exchange right now. So, but be careful. This site is probably crawling with law enforcement. So let me see here. Let's end it with this. Okay, now I'm going to end it. So hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. I had a great time with you. Feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment after the live stream, or even do a video response. Let me see. Let me thank everybody in the chat room. JBlaze604, Crypto Cartel, Pisces Trait Rule 373, 21 Million Club. Let's see. Client Shibzig, Fud Machine. Thanks for sticking around. Will Campbell, Jacob TS, Andre Barnwell, M Rocky, Julie G, the famous cryptocurrencies. Hey, good to see you. Zachary Wedlin. Let's see who else was in the live chat here. Crypto Nodder or Crypto Cotter. Sorry about that. Let me see. I think Brian was in here. Ghost Money. My goodness, you guys. And dual overhead camness. Tomcat. Let me see who else was all in here. I think maybe did Rich stop by? Igor Goldabin. Oh boy. And then who else? Who else? Just have to scroll up here. Sorry about that. Well, a lot of people. Sorry if I didn't mention your name. Michael Davis, Richie Rich, DD8209, Bitcoin Uncensored. Thank you for showing up. It was great talking to you, and I was happy to answer your questions. Goodness. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Everybody. Appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, everyone, stay tuned. Bye.